Let's do some rainbow eyelashes to go with my rainbow hair and eyebrows. I'm using a white mascara to make a base for the colors to stick onto and to make them show up as bright as possible. Technically, this is a lash primer, but it was the only white mascara I had, and since I'm going to be using eyeshadows for the colors, I needed something wet to coat my lashes with first and white so it would make the colors pop once they're on top. I started by applying it normally, but it wasn't making the lashes saturated enough, so I started using the pointed end of the brush just to glob it on and then spread it out later. Starting with the yellow, I applied that on the inner middle side so I could map out my spacing. Then I took the orange and pressed the powder into the mascara while it was still drying. The red goes on the inner corner, and then I decided to start doing the bottom lashes at the same time whenever I switched colors to make the process easier and faster. The green was the last color I applied that really stuck onto the mascara because it was almost fully dry at that point, so for the blue I pressed it on as much as I could, but ended up needing to add more mascara to make sure it was wet enough for the powder to stick. And I've been using a lot of powder for these colors, just really packing it on so the color shows up well, and I did the same thing for the purple while I added mascara, then purple eyeshadow in sections to make the shadow adhere well. I tried brushing away all the fallout from the shadows with a clean makeup brush, but it didn't get it all, so I tried using a translucent setting powder to get the colorful powders to go away, and that helped a little but didn't fully fix the problem, so I went in with more concealer and covered the remnants up to get rid of the fallout, blended that out with my foundation, grabbed some blush, and finished the look with a little more color. This is the finished look, and I'm so glad I did rainbow lashes to match my hair and brows this time. Otherwise, I would have had to spend the rest of my life wondering how cool it would have looked, and I think it turned out pretty cool. But after doing this look, I didn't have time to take it off before running to catch a plane, so I looked kinda crazy, kinda cool at the airport, but all the little kids pointing at me seemed amused. What do you guys think?